And hello, YouTube, and welcome back to another episode of The Zone TV Movie Entertainment. With me, your host, Jonathan, once again bringing you some Comic-Con breaking news over here. 2019, people. This Comic-Con is crazy. You want to talk about two companies that usually go neck and neck at these kind of conventions, DC versus Marvel. When you have one company decides, this year we don't really got anything, not being too confident with their stuff, it happens. Okay, so Marvel decided to come back to Comic-Con with, some announcements here and there, where you kind of assume it was going to be Phase 4 stuff. But man, talking about making an impact. I'm talking about a huge impact, like a punch to a face or punching through glass and not cutting yourself. It's crazy. Alright, so Marvel, we all know that the panel was today at Comic-Con. If you were there, you know what I'm about to talk about. I really wish I was there, because there was one announcement that they made that I freaking flipped for. If I was able to do a backflip, I would have done it in front of a camera, because yes, I'll save that for last. Alright, so let's talk about this Phase 4 announcement. Now, we all know moving forward that we had two big movies that they kind of already, let slip through the cracks, and, with one filming, another one was being cast, and that was Black Widow and The Eternals, both officially confirmed. The Eternals, we have Angelina Jolie joining the Marvel Universe family. Love Angelina Jolie, she's amazing, she's already part of the Disney family. It made sense you were going to bring in one of the biggest powerhouses of all of Hollywood. You might as well. I'm pretty sure down the road Brad Pitt would join it too. You never know with Marvel at this point. They get into heavy hitters. So that's cool. We got those two out of the way. Let's talk about what they also announced. Which I was surprised they even announced these kind of things. I figure since Disney's doing their D23 as they call it next month, you figure we all know that Disney Plus is coming out. So, we got a confirmation of what's coming out on Disney Plus. We got WandaVision. We already knew that's coming in. Vision, the actor who plays Vision, is coming back. Obviously, Elizabeth Olsen's coming back as Scarlet Witch. I'm not sure where it takes place. I didn't get too much of the details. Apparently, all these people who are tweeting these things out didn't put a whole bunch of things, but I'll probably figure out later on. They also announced for the streaming service, they also announced Falcon and Winter Soldier, and of course Hawkeye will be coming out next year. 2021, I think they said. Maybe 2021, yeah. With Kate Bishop's character. Kate Bishop in the comics is the person or the girl who takes over for the mantle of Hawkeye. So that's cool right off the back. The WandaVision stuff, that looks cool. I'm a huge Elizabeth Olsen fan. I think she's great as Wanda. And seeing Vision come back, how are they going to bring him back? Are they going to use the Soul Stone again? Are they going to find some other way to bring him back? Are they going to do time travel now that they have the technology after Endgame? Oh, by the way, before I continue, so that you know, there's going to be some slight spoilers here for Endgame and some of the other Marvel Universe movies. So if you haven't caught up, I'm sorry, but you have to catch up. So, let's talk about the first movie that they really announced that we kind of knew, but we weren't too sure about. That's Shang-Chi. This is a character I really don't know too much about. All I know, he's kind of maybe like Bruce Lee meets Iron Fist, kind of. And they call him Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. Now, if you remember that name, the Ten Rings, go back to all the way to Iron Man 2. And, of course, Iron Man 1, when Tony was captured by this organization called the Ten Rings. And of course Iron Man 3, where we got to meet the Mandarin, but we found out he was a fake. Spoiler. And this time around, they got the two actors who are going to be playing Shang-Chi, the main guy. I would not dare to pronounce his name right now. I don't want to butcher it, so I apologize if I can't pronounce his name. And same thing for the guy who's playing the Mandarin. They're finally bringing back the Mandarin, people. The real Mandarin. They've been teasing it for years. That the Mandarin was already out there. He was pissed off at the guy who pretended to be him. There was like a little short when he was in prison or something. I don't remember that much about it. I saw it though, but so he was out there. We're finally gonna see him. I don't know what part of the universe he's going to be a part of. He's going to be after Endgame, before Endgame, maybe after Iron Man 3. Who knows? But we get in that. What else are we getting? Obviously, we're getting the Loki series, which that probably is going to take place during or maybe even after Endgame. If you remember what happened in Endgame, spoilers again. They had to go back in time, get the space stone. They got it back from Loki, but then Loki took it back and went outside of the time that he was supposed to be, because he was in 2012. Loki, that we all know, he was already dead from Avengers Infinity War because of Thanos. So they had to go back in time to get the space stone and the time stone as well, and the mind stone. All three of them were there in New York, and he left off with the space stone. Where did he go? Nobody knows. The Loki show will probably give us our answers at Disney Plus, so that's awesome. We're gonna get Doctor Strange 2. Now here's an idea I've been thinking about in my head for like maybe since the first one came out. I was like, you know, it would be cool after the first one came out. I told myself, Jonathan, yes, you know, it would be cool. What? Put Scarlet Witch in this movie. Let him teach her how to become who she is. Apparently, I was right, sort of. So Elizabeth Olsen is gonna be with Benjamin Cumberbatch in this movie. Apparently it's going to take place after WandaVision, so we're going to have to watch WandaVision to be able to understand Doctor Strange 2. That sounds cool. Scarlet Witch obviously has magical powers. You've probably figured Doctor Strange is going to teach her some stuff. Maybe she'll get even more powerful than she really is, even though she, in my opinion, I think at this point in her life, she should be stronger than Doctor Strange, but we don't know. Who knows? But that sounds awesome. Obviously, let's see. We got the Eternals. Obviously, got that. They make another animated show, what if kind of situation. Like, what if Captain America never left World War II? You know, what if he never got the Super Soldier Formula? Something like that. That's what they're going for. It's an animated thing in the Disney Plus. That sounds cool. Anything animated, I would like to watch. I like that kind of stuff. Obviously, Falcon and Winter Soldier. That's gonna be Bucky and the Falcon. Obviously, we know what happened with the Falcon. He got the shield. Obviously, means he's going to be the new Captain America. I just don't think he's going to call himself Captain America, though. Because you know what happened at the end. Captain America decided to at least stay behind in World War II area. 1942, I believe. Or maybe a little bit later. And stay with Peggy Carter. And get married and grow old with her. I think he's just gonna hold the shield and keep his legacy alive, but not call himself Captain America. So watch out for that. They also announced Black Panther 2 and Captain Marvel are also coming back, but no pictures, you know, no logo pictures for that. They also, now I was gonna save this for last, but the one that I'm super excited for. I'm saving that for dead last because, yes, they literally just announced the last moment, like, oh, wait, we forgot one thing. They're making freaking Blade. Blade is coming, people. Now, I don't know for sure if he's coming as a Disney Plus thing, you know, Disney Plus TV show, or he's going to do a movie. I'm assuming it's a movie because the actor they got, which I should have thought about this as a perfect casting for Blade. Mahershala Ali is gonna be your new Blade, people. That's right, he's back. Well, not really back, but he's in the MCU now. Like, yes. I always thought he was gonna be perfect for the MCU. I just never thought of him maybe playing Blade. Maybe somebody else, but he's such a great actor. Go see Green Book or Moonlight. If you really want to know who he really is, great actor. That guy is scary good. And of course, I'm probably missing some more. There's probably more things. Oh yeah, there's one more little thing here. We all knew that they kind of broke the news this, I think maybe this Thursday, maybe even Wednesday night. I don't remember. They announced Thor 4 was coming. We're going to get Thor 4. We're going to get Taika Waititi coming back. That sounded great. We just didn't know what the heck the movie was going to be about. Well, we kind of do a little bit. It does suck that it's coming out 2021, but I can wait. So, it's called Thor, Love, and Thunder. Now, before I understand the title of this thing, Let me congratulate this for being the first official original Avenger to get 4 movies for his character. So Chris Hemsworth, congratulations on that. You're awesome. And of course to Marvel itself, because remember, Thor, you figure Cap will be the first one to get 4 movies, or Iron Man. Well, you know what happens at the end of Endgame with those guys. We're getting Thor 4, Love and Thunder. When I looked at the title, didn't understand what the title meant until this announcement happened. Not only are we getting Chris Hemsworth back playing Thor, we're getting Valkyrie, the new Queen of Asgard, or King if you want to call her that. It's 2019, you can if you want. And also, the one, the only, Natalie Portman is returning as Jane Foster, and she's gonna be Thor. I literally lost my mind when I heard this rumor, this story. Sorry, not rumors. I lost my mind because it's been confirmed. She came out on stage. She was holding the hammer. Taika Waititi introduced her. She came out. The crowd went nuts. My goodness, if I was there, I would have lost my freaking mind. I am a huge Natalie Portman fan. I love her in this role. She's always going to be Queen Amidala to me in Star Wars, obviously. She's one of the best actresses in the world. You had to bring her back somehow. I was hoping that cameo of hers in Avengers Endgame was just a little taste of what was coming, and we're getting it, people. She's going to be Thor. Now, in the comics, Jane Foster becomes Thor because she gets cancer in the comics. I don't know how they're going to continue, how they're going to do it in the movie, but you never know. Maybe they'll change it up a little bit. But it sounds to me that she's going to be Thor. That's going to be awesome. Maybe she'll stay on Asgard. Maybe they'll make Jane Foster a lesbian and hook up with Valkyrie. How cool would that be? I think that would be pretty hot. Anyway, I apologize for that. But yeah, I think this announcement was pretty cool. My only problem with this huge Marvel announcement, why show us the Disney Plus stuff? That's coming up next month. They couldn't just wait for that stuff to announce that over there, but I guess whatever. They literally just said, yeah, we are getting Captain Marvel, we are getting Black Panther 2, which, by the way, you should have, and here's my negative about this, you should have announced those 2 movies, especially those 2 making $1 billion, especially on their first solo movies, but go figure. I'm surprised they mentioned Blade. That's a shock to me, because you figure they're not going to do Blade. Maybe he'll be the first R-rated thing. Maybe they're not going to do Deadpool. Maybe they're going to wait to see what happens with Blade. If Blade works in the MCU, they're going to put Deadpool right in the MCU. I guarantee that right now. I guarantee that's going to happen. If Blade comes out and it's a movie and it's rated R and that's their first rated R Marvel film and it works, Deadpool is going to be in the MCU. Because Deadpool can be in the MCU or not be in the MCU and still be a part of the MCU without being a part of the MCU. And he breaks the fourth wall. But I felt like when they first announced that they got Deadpool, they're gonna make him outside the universe and he'll do his own thing, but he'll mention everybody else. But if Blade works and it's rated R, because I don't know if it is or isn't, you never know, Deadpool will definitely be a part of the MCU. Everybody will be like, yep, Deadpool. Yeah, they'll just let the audience know, with little kids, obviously. Hey, listen, you have little kids. I get that. This is rated R. Just letting you guys know that. You're gonna have to warn parents about that, but they should be fine doing rated R stuff in the MCU. There's a lot of stuff here, guys. I mean, Thor looks amazing. The Doctor Strange stuff, who knows who could be the villain? Maybe Wanda turns bad and we're going to see him versus her. That would be kind of cool. I would say that'd be kind of cool if they, hooked up, but she's in love with Vision, so go figure. But Shang-Chi looks interesting to me. Obviously, The Eternals is going to be a prequel because The Eternals takes place centuries before the MCU happens. But I'm pretty sure if it does really well, we'll get the sequel and maybe they'll tie it into Avengers, which I'm surprised they didn't even mention an Avengers 5 movie. I know it's a little bit early for that, but shocked that they didn't mention that. They couldn't have said, oh yeah, Avengers 2023, 2025 or whatever. They're going to... Nope, no mention of Avengers. No Fantastic Four stuff. Apparently they're not ready for that. Maybe they will announce a Fantastic Four movie. I didn't hear anything about it. Maybe as I'm recording this, they already did. I just missed it. I don't know. I'm just saying. They didn't announce that. They did say something about New Mutants, so maybe New Mutants is finally coming out, either theaters or Disney Plus. With the final Fox X-Men Universe movie, which tier. But yeah, my favorite stuff about this right now is the Natalie Portman stuff coming back. I can't believe she's back. The Russos, you guys are good in my book now, because honestly, I was mad at you guys because you guys didn't give me answers about whether she dusted or not, and why was she coming back to the MCU for some reason. Now I know why she's coming back, and thank you for that. Even though you probably have no influence in that, going forward with that character, but I'm thanking Kevin Feige too, because yes, bring back Natalie Portman. You guys nuts? She's a Queen Amidala. You better bring her back. Even if she says no, you keep asking her until she says yes. Oh man. Anyway, look, this whole announcement sounded great. They did really good stuff here. They did some things here that I feel like, okay, you couldn't just save that for the D23 thing for the Disney stuff. That's part of Disney Plus, but what can you do? So, I want you guys to leave me a comment below. Let me know what you guys think of this whole lineup. What are you guys looking forward to the most? Obviously, you guys know which one I'm looking for the most is Thor. I think for a second, I think I would go Doctor Strange, and then, obviously, yeah, Doctor Strange. Yeah, and then maybe Shang-Chi. Black Widow, look, I like the Black Widow character, but I don't know. I have to see a trailer. I'm going to like it no matter what, but I'm not too crazy about the Black Widow character. But for the Disney Plus stuff, WandaVision sounds interesting, and so does freaking Loki, because those two can take place right after the Endgame stuff, and yeah, I mean, Hawkeye doesn't come out for another 2 years apparently, and Falcon and Winter Soldier, I'm interested. I'll check it out. Obviously, I'm gonna watch all of them, and I'll definitely do reviews for them as well when they come out. And yeah, this looks fun. So leave me a comment below. Let me know what you guys thought about it. Thank you very much, and have a good day.